Mr. Do Guy, man, coming at y'all with a live Q&A. Let's see. Let's position ourselves a little better. Hold up, hold up. With a live Q&A, man. What's going on, man? Glad everybody could make it. Obviously, we got a lot to get in. Obviously, we got a lot to get into, man. Eagles once again look bad. No defense whatsoever. Unbelievable how bad of a defensive performance, the Eagles had. Let's see, hold on. LSU absolutely blew a game to the Auburn Tigers on Saturday night, which was just downright pathetic. Very, very embarrassing performance. Um, Braves, though, which I'm rocking the hat tonight. Braves get started with the NLDS this Friday. They they're taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. Really looking forward to that. That should be a whole lot of fun. Can't wait for that one. The Miami Heat actually are about to start preseason basketball tonight as they're going to take on the Atlanta Hawks. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, obviously NFL stuff going on, NBA stuff going on, Major League Baseball playoffs, college football season is starting to get in the form. NFL getting cranked up. Obviously, it's a lot for us to discuss tonight. I greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. It should be a lot of fun tonight, man. But y'all bear with me, yo. My football team is like all my football teams going through it, yo. Even my high school team, even my high school alma mater is going through it right now. So, but yeah, but with all that being said, man, I'm glad to be here chopping it up with everybody. Honestly, anything y'all want to get at me about, yo, get at me. Be doing this thing till seven central. Um, just a whole lot to discuss. Love this time of the year because obviously it's a lot for us to really get into, especially with football going on, baseball winding down, basketball. Like the NBA is actually, like I said, he got the preseason game tonight, but the regular season gets started in like 2 weeks, which is from tomorrow, which is crazy. But appreciate everybody tuning in. What's up, Justin Tucker Gold? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Mr. Duga, how are you? I'm good. How you doing? Glad you could make it in. What's up, Mary Martell, my friend? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Duga, how are you and the girls? I'm good. The girls good. Actually, we're gonna hit a movie tomorrow, yo. We're gonna I'm gonna take them tomorrow. We're gonna go see the new Adams Family too to the movie theater. They really want to see it. Obviously, I told them, Daddy got a lot of football to watch this weekend. So, and the radio show on Sunday. So I didn't get to take them this weekend, but I made that promise to them. If y'all bear with Daddy while he sit there and watch this football all weekend and talk about it. I'm gonna take y'all to the movies. I will take y'all to the movies. When Tuesday afternoon. So we good. They doing good, getting big, man. They grow fast. How about you and your family? What's up, James Bosch? Appreciate you tuning in. Eagles are getting called for too many penalties, which is also hurting them on offense. Absolutely. It's the Eagles right now are on pace to break an NFL record for having the most penalties in a season by any team. Like, not only on pace to break it, they're on pace to shatter the record, which is just absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, we had what, two or three touchdowns called back yesterday because of penalties, because people can't line up right, or people can't keep their foot in bounds, or people holding. It's ridiculous, man. We right now are a really, really, really undisciplined football team right now. What's up? Where the money at? Appreciate you tuning in. Auburn better. I mean, they won the game, and you can't take nothing away from them winning the game. I'm gonna say this: they're better coached. I don't know if they're necessarily better overall as far as talent, but I think they're better coached. So I can't, I can't knock that part of it. Let's see. What's up, James Dealey? Appreciate you tuning in. How do you become a Tigers fan? I'm actually a Louisiana native. A lot of people I know played at LSU, including my one of my good friends, Charles, Big Charles. We talk to him every week. So yeah, that's how I became a Tigers fan. Let's see. What's up, Eric Campbell? Appreciate you tuning in. Watch out for that Brew Crew, LOL. Hey, they're a good team. Like, they're a good baseball team. Like, they're the favorites. They got home field advantage. They're the favorites. We gotta go play them over there. But I'm gonna say this. Unlike the last 2 years, that's why I'm so glad that we re-signed Charlie Martin for another year because, man, I can't wait to see a foursome next year of Charlie Martin, Mike Soroka, Max Fried, and Ian Anderson. But yeah, I like our pitching. I like our starting pitching this year. I like the big three that we go throw out there: Charlie Martin, Max Fried, and Ian Anderson. And Max Fried, Charlie Martin obviously is a veteran. And Max Fried and Ian Anderson both got a whole lot of big game playoff experiencing pitching last year, pitching all the way to a game 7 of the NLDS against the Dodgers. I like us, man. I know we missing Acuna, and that's a huge loss, obviously. But I like our lineup and I like our pitching. But we're gonna see. I like our experience also. Let's see. Congrats on the Braves making the MLB playoffs and winning the division. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Go Braves. I can't wait till Friday, yo. What's up, Stan Harrison? Appreciate you tuning in. How do you feel about Slade's comments after the game, pretty much saying he's not the cause for the poor performance on defense? I seen it and I don't like it. Like, my thing is, Slade, the problem I'm having with Slade right now is, and look, Slade hasn't been terrible. But at the same time, he hasn't made any plays neither. Like, he doesn't, he's just out there. Um, it seems like he's too worried at times about his image. Like, the whole defense is trash, right? Like, you cannot talk good about yourself when the defense as a whole got hit with 40 points in 1 week, twice in 1 week. Like, you're part of that, though that the plays are not directly made at you. You're part of this defense. Maybe it's something you could tell Steven Nelson that can help him out in coverage. So I didn't like it at all. Like, I mean, at times he's too worried about his image and the perception of himself, trying to let everybody know that he's this outstanding cornerback instead of just going out there and playing ball. Like, that's my biggest problem, with Steven Nelson sometimes is like, man, just go out there and play. Like, nobody want to hear all this other stuff about that this didn't happen to you and that didn't happen to you. Go out there and play, yo. Let's see. What's up, King Eagles? Appreciate you tuning in. I'm disappointed in Gannon. And how did you become an Eagles fan, though? First, I'm gonna talk about. Look, when I growing up, Saints was terrible. Like, Saints was awful, man. Like, my dad was a big Saints fan. They was awful. I wasn't with it. And Donovan McNabb, I was a huge fan of Donovan McNabb. Followed him at Syracuse. Got drafted by the Eagles. I was a young pup. I've been a fan ever since. And as far as Gannon, I'm with you. Like, it's bad because it's like, look, we don't have great personnel. We don't. The good players we have are aging. We're desperately missing Brandon Graham right now. But, at the same time, like, you got to do a better job of scheming up some stuff. Like, this two deep safeties basically allowing people to run for 10, 12, 15 yards a pop, and somehow, some way, still allowing Tyreek Hill to get 186 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns, and Patrick Mahomes 5 passing touchdowns is not a good scheme. Like, it's not a good scheme at all. So, Yeah, definitely. We gonna. I'm disappointed in them also. Apparently, Nick Sirianni was talking today about that they had, some tough, honest meetings in the defensive room today. So we gonna see how that play out Sunday. Against Carolina. Look, Carolina is a good team, off to a good start, but they're not offensively what Dallas and what Kansas City was. So this is a chance and an opportunity for the defense to get back on the right track. With more of a younger team and younger skill players. What's up, Ray Chronic? Appreciate you tuning in. Brandon Graham being out is really showing how bad y'all rushing defense is, especially y'all linebacker core. I agree, because one of the big things that Brandon Graham does is Brandon Graham is really good against the run. Brandon Graham sets the edge, and Brandon Graham does his job in run defense. Our linebackers are terrible. Like, for some reason, Howie Roseman just does not believe in linebackers. Like, he doesn't. And it's you're not gonna have a really really even like the Super Bowl year. Jordan Hicks was a good player, but he just kept getting injured. Nigel Bradham wasn't bad that year. Like, he actually played really well at linebacker for us that year. Michael Kendricks had a little bit of a resurgence for us that year, but ever since Jordan Hicks went to Arizona, this linebacker core absolutely is dreadful. We bring in Eric Wilson and we like, oh man, like Eric Wilson isn't. I know he got an interception yesterday on Patrick Mahomes, but Eric Wilson is not a what you call a good linebacker. So yeah, it's a problem. It's definitely a problem we have, and Jonathan Gannon and the defensive staff gonna have to come up with some ways to try to combat that. We good. Don't forget to post pics so I can see the girls. So how about Lane Kiffin and the whole popcorn thing and dropping the head said damn food? If you follow me on social media, like, you seen what I said about that, like with Lane Kiffin is, and definitely I will post pics. Definitely, it's Lane Kiffin problem is Lane Kiffin try to make it all about him. He try to make it all about he's about to come into Tuscaloosa with this just brilliant offensive scheme that they just gonna score up and down the field on Alabama. That Nick Saban gonna have no clue what's going on. Y'all watch this. He couldn't help himself. Like, that's the whole issue with Lane Kiffin is Lane Kiffin went into this game feeling like this was all about him, and he got humble pie shoved right down his throat. It was bad. Like, look, Lane, he's a good coach as far as a great offensive minded coach. But at the same time, what that taught him is, bro, you got to respect your opponents. Like, you don't go there poking the bear or thinking, because you come up with this, that the defense ain't going to have no answer for that. Like, you got to sit there and just coach your game and just do the best you could do. All this rah rah stuff, you've never won anything for you to do that. Like, even coaches that have won, they don't do that. They don't drop the mic, get your popcorn ready. Like, that that's gonna follow him for a long time until he wins something. Because now when he go into these other stadiums, fan bases and student sections are basically gonna have a great time with that whole comment he made before the Bama game. Too bad I'm a Bama fan. Yeah, it is too bad. It's unfortunate. Let's see. I worked at LSU when Fournette wasn't playing. I was Fournette to see less in the last two seasons. I was fortunate to see less in his last two seasons. Yeah, man. Look, it's like I did a video earlier talking about the whole Coach O hot seat future with LSU thing, but I'm gonna elaborate on it now. Look, I'm gonna let it play out. It don't look good, but those look, we're gonna beat UL Monroe. Okay, like, we don't have to worry about that. That's a W. We're going. I hate to say this. I promise you, I hate to say this. But one thing about me is I try to be honest on my channel, regardless of who it's about or who it favors. We're not beating Alabama. Like, LSU is not going to beat Alabama. They're going to get steamrolled by Alabama. So, okay, take those two games out of the equations. Kentucky, Florida, Ole Miss. Arkansas and Texas A&M. To me, Coach will have to go at least 4-1 in those games. Out of those five, all five of those games are toss-ups. They're games LSU could win. They're games LSU could lose. Depending on what happened, it could go either way. So in those games, Coach O got to go. In my opinion, he got to go 4-1. It 5-1 would be excellent. We all would feel good going about him going into next year with a 9-3 season after how ugly it went, especially if it's a somewhat competitive loss to Alabama and not just a drumming like last year. We would feel good going into next season and feel like somehow, some way he gonna get it figured out. But 4-1, he gonna be on thin ice, and I think he survived, but he'll be on thin ice next year. He goes 3-2 or worse in that 5 game stretch. I think LSU's gonna have a new football coach next year. So yeah, this is a really, really big stretch for him. It's crazy how before we didn't have a lick of a passing game. Now we don't have a lick of a running game. It's just absolutely crazy, yo. The New Orleans Angels. That's what they was when I was young, yo. That's absolutely what they was when I was coming up. What they're gonna do is bring their safeties in the box and play better coverage and mix it up, really. I mean, I hope so, man. The problem is, like, the corners got to. Now, look, Slay and Nelson are a better tandem of corners than what we've had the last few years. So you would think they would not get constantly beat over the top like the last couple corners we had did. So you got to do something to mix it up. Like, I'm curious to see. Obviously, you tried it 2 games in a row, it got destroyed. So obviously, he as a coach, you got to do something different to give your team a chance to compete out there. What's up, Kevin Smith? Appreciate you tuning in. Hurts from the pocket. You saying he blind or something? I can't really see the emojis that good. Yo. Let's see. Do you think Eagles can beat the Panthers next week? Um, I think they can. Will they? I'm not gonna say they will. I'm still undecided. I'm gonna probably do a preview when I dig more into this lineup, watch a little film of Carolina. I'm gonna probably do a preview and prediction video by probably like Thursday. Don't have a pick on that game yet, but the Eagles could beat them. They're not, they're a good defensive team, though they've gotten some injuries. But and Sam Darnold is actually playing some revived football. But I think the Eagles could beat them. I don't think that's like out of the question. That could happen. What's up, Eagles Forever? Appreciate you tuning in. Cowgirls are overrated. Look, I mean, I don't like them at all. But right now they playing good. Like, I have to give it to them. They playing good ball right now. Dak is looking like a Pro Bowl quarterback. Zeke look like he's starting to get back into the fold of things. They got a good line. They're getting pressure. Diggs actually is on a crazy tear, getting nothing but interceptions right now. I mean, I don't like it, but I gotta give credit where credit due. They actually looking decent right now. Let's see. He got a pick on a bad throw, Wilson. Yeah, like I'm not jumping for joy about that interception he got. It was, yeah, exactly. Like, he just was in the right place at the right time. It's not like he went out there and just made a great play on that ball. So Eagles linebackers are bad, yo. What's up, Chico NBA? Appreciate you for the super chat, yo. What's up, Mr. Dugal? What's going on, yo? Glad you could make it into the live. Let's see. What's up, Chandler Hodge? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugal? What's going on, yo? Glad you could make it in. Reason I said mix it up is because I got so pissed when I saw them run the same plays over and over. Nah, it's bad. Like, he didn't adjust his defensive alignment. Even if you're gonna run that, can you, like, you know um can you show some type of disguise? Like, can you disguise some type a little bit? Like, you can't just sit back there and just, oh, we're gonna do, look what we doing, y'all. And I mean, teams with good coaching staffs and veteran quarterbacks are gonna eat that alive. And that's exactly what happened. So I agree, they do have to mix it up. They do have to come out there and try something different. And Look, I know it looked like Jonathan Gannon is really more of a zone guy than a man guy. Like he's so terrified of somebody getting an 80-yard play on him. But look, you're gonna have to take some chances. Sitting back and letting them do whatever they want to do is not gonna work. It's not gonna work for this personnel defensively. How about them Cowboys? What's wrong with my Texan X's and them Aggies? We not for real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When it comes to Dallas, as far as A&M, look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I said it before the season started. I just did not understand all of the Texas A&M hype. I didn't get it. Like they're coming in, and that was before I knew this quarterback was going. The quarterback situation was going to be that bad. Like I didn't. I thought it would have been at least a little decent, but you lost Kellen Mond, who is probably the most prolific quarterback, you know, excuse me, in that school's history, and they think they're just gonna be better. Like that was just hard for me to imagine. I just never bought the Texas A&M hype. Kyler Murray is winning MVP this year. I mean, he's the favorite right now. I'll tell you that much. Like right now, he definitely is the favorite. Jalen Hurts. I wish, and that's where my heart is, but I can't go there right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Eagles are a young team. It's going to take time for Jalen Hurts and their young core to get it right. Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith look really good. Will be stars soon as a Cowboy. Soon as a Cowboy. I guess coming from a Cowboys fan, you met. I mean, they played really well yesterday. They played well. I had a lot of concerns after that Dallas game, but Jalen Hurts, though he missed a couple of touchdown throws that had to end up being field goals, which I wasn't happy with. But at the same time, Jalen Hurts did a better job yesterday. Especially throwing in the pocket. Devontae Smith, did a good job catching the football yesterday. Had over 100 yards receiving. The offensive skill position players are there. It's just defensively, like in next year's draft, the Eagles gonna have to probably go all defense. You got some good young, talented skill position players. The Eagles gonna have to go all defense. Eagles need to get much, much younger defensively. LSU and Bama, that's gonna be a track meet. You know how they do. Yeah, but I tell you what, and I tell you, it kills me to say this. I don't see LSU even being competitive in that game against Bama. I don't see it because, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. Because for one, LSU's coaching staff is gonna get ran circles around them when it come to coaching. Max Johnson, LSU's offensive line is terrible. Alabama has a solid front. So, that's really not a recipe for success. The only hope for LSU is that, you got Stingler out there and Elias Riggs do a good job, against Jameson Williams and John Mechie, and good enough to where the D line could get a little pressure on them. That's LSU's hope. Other than that, like it's a mismatch, on the field. Cowboys are for real. I'm not gonna say for real yet. Like I don't have them as no Super Bowl contender, but I am kind of ready to kind of say that unless they cowboy it, they should win the NFC East this year. They the most talented team. What's up, D Royalty? Appreciate you tuning in. Who should LSU replace Coach O with? All right, here we go. Assuming that I don't want to say the man fired today, but assuming that Scott Woodward does make a change, and excuse me, and move on from Coach O. You gotta look at somebody like first off, you gotta make Urban Meyer tell you no. Like you gotta call his phone and make him say, no, I don't want to go there. Like that's what has to happen. Make him tell you no. Call him, do whatever you gotta do. After that, man, really it's not a long, long list of candidates like that I really dug into yet. I know Billy Napier is at Louisiana. Lafayette is a solid name. Yeah, excuse me. A former, a former, a former Nick Saban assistant. You know, they got somebody like the what's his face, man? You know, you gotta look at a guy like Luke Fickle at Cincinnati. Is he willing to come to the South? You know, we don't really know that. But I think for me, the main thing is you gotta make Urban Meyer tell you he's absolutely not interested in going back to college. What's up, Mr. Mike 334? Appreciate you tuning in. Excuse me, y'all. What's up, brother? Do you have any thoughts on the Urban Meyer situation? Matter of fact, I didn't see it yet. I've heard people talk about it, but I didn't actually see what happened. While we waiting on the live, man, let me actually see if I can pull it up now and see exactly what he did. Because I didn't see what happened. All I seen was he put out this lengthy apology, apologizing for doing whatever he did and that he shouldn't have even been in that position or them circumstances to begin with. So I didn't actually see the footage or see what happened. But let me see if I can pull it up, yo. I'm gonna have the volume down, obviously for YouTube reasons. Let's see. Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer bar. Okay. I got. What did he do? What did old Urban do, man? All right, I'm low the volume. I ain't gonna hear the volume, but just know I'm checking it out. Let's see. Let's see. All right, come on, come on. Y'all bear with me. I've been supposed to watch this thing too, just in case somebody would have asked me about it. All right, right here you talk. How long this video is? It's a minute, so y'all bear with me. It's a minute long. Oh, oh, man. You see, I just want to see the video, man. I don't want to see. All due respect to them, but I just want to see the video, man. All this talking about urban life story and all this other stuff. All right, let's see. Buddy messy. They had to add that in there. Woman that ain't his wife. Man, all right, I seen the video, man. I seen the video. Sorry, I made y'all wait like that, man. It's unfortunate, yo. It's unfortunate. Uh, you know, same thing with Coach O. There's a lot of talk about Coach O's personal life and things that he has going on outside of LSU football. It's something that you know, especially with him being a married man, is definitely not a good look. But I'm not gonna crucify him for it. But he's wrong. Like he's wrong. Like he's wrong, man. I mean, it's not a good look for him. It's not a good look. I'm not going. We all human. We all done things we're not proud of, including myself. So, yeah, I'm not gonna crucify him for it. But is he wrong? He wrong for that. He shouldn't have allowed himself to be in that type of predicament. Trevon Diggs is a Pro Bowl this year, and Michael Parsons win the Defensive Rookie of the Year and Dak Comeback Player of the Year. As much as I hate everything you just said, right now I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with nothing you said at all right now. Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers next year. You see Skip Bayless and Michael Irvin today. They was going crazy today. Shannon Sharp's love hating on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. I didn't really get a chance to watch those shows today. But I mean, Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers, yeah. I mean, maybe, it's possible. It's very possible actually that I think about it because it's not like, they got a young quarterback that I know Dwayne Haskins is over there, but it's not like they got a young quarterback that's absolutely ready to take over right now. So maybe that's a possibility. Uh, but as far as with Irvin, and I mean that's what they do. They cowboy lovers, so that's exactly what they do. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. I just think y'all defensive game plan was backwards this week. Against the Chiefs, you can only pick between locking up Kelsey or Hill, and y'all held Kelsey pretty good, but Tyreek is more of a threat. Yeah, I mean, is darn if we do, darn if we don't. We play the Chiefs. It's just look, they got a tough personnel to stop. To beat them, Tampa Bay basically put out the blueprint of how to beat them and slow them down is, but you need pass rushes that could get to Mahomes instantly. If you don't have that or just lockdown secondary, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to beat them, especially a team like us, to beat them in a shootout. George MVP this year. You crazy, man. Hey, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. It's a lot of fun, man. A lot of people playing good football right now, except for my teams. LSU choked that game versus Auburn. They absolutely did. No excuse for the run defense and Fletcher Cox, though. Man, Fletcher Cox has been just completely non-existent this whole year so far. I did a video about him earlier. It's bad to see. It really is for somebody who just a year or two ago was so dominant at that D tackle interior position. Why is everybody in college football losing this year? That's pretty much every year because teams are ranked off of how they're trending. Like you're gonna be ranked high because nobody else doing anything. Like I can't sit here and tell you Oregon was the number 3 team in the country, but that's where they was ranked. You know, so yeah, I mean that's just what it is. It's college, man. You see a lot of upsets. With the exception right now, obviously it seems like Alabama and Georgia are definitely the 2 best teams, in college football right now. What's up, Bill Barnhart? Appreciate you tuning in. Go Braves. That's right. Go Braves. Friday. Can't wait. NLDS versus the Milwaukee Brewers on the road. I'm excited, yo. I'm really excited. At the end of this year, y'all Eagles fans will say Jalen Hurts is our guy. I hope so. Look, that's what I want to happen. Look, if he can't get it done, by all means, we got to do exactly what we got to do. But I hope that we feel like, okay, he's the guy, and we're comfortable with saying that, so that right now, the way it's slated right now, I mean, Eagles, Colts, and Dolphins, that's 3 top 15 picks in the draft that the Eagles could have, that the Eagles could get younger on defense and load up on some really, really good defensive players really quickly. You rather use that for that than have to use all that ammunition and go get a quarterback. What's up, Sir Nando 27? Appreciate you tuning in. Who are your top 4 college football playoff teams right now? Right now, let's see. I got obviously Alabama, Georgia, 1 and 2. 3, I'm gonna well, 3 right now. They haven't been pretty, but 3, I'm gonna go Oklahoma. And honestly, right now, it's gonna sound crazy. Number 4, I go Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati is right now is in prime position to be in the college football playoff. I mean, you beat a solid Indiana team on the road. You beat a really good traditional Notre Dame team on the road that had a 26 game home winning streak that was ranked top 10 that was in the playoffs just last year. You know, that's playing you with your former defensive coordinator. So for me, yeah, I go Alabama right now, Georgia, Oklahoma, and Cincinnati. Let's see. This far into the season, do you think the Eagles made the right decision letting go of Wentz? I do. I do. I do think, the Heat about to tip off. Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Robinson, Tucker, and Adebayo. So it looked like no Jimmy tonight for the preseason. I ain't mad at that at all. Oh, Tucker in the starting lineup, at least for preseason. I don't know if Morris playing or not, but I thought we would have probably had Tucker Moore coming off the bench. But look, I'm good either way. But yeah, I think it was the right decision. What's up, Trey Lorenzo? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, dude, guys? Take the Braves cap off. Go Dodgers. I'm afraid of girls about to run away with the division from top to bottom. They head and shoulders better than our Eagles. Nah, they are. And let me tell you what. You know who else you should be afraid of? You should be very, very, very afraid of them St. Louis Cardinals. Like, because you in the wild card. You in the wild card, bro. So them Cardinals coming in hot. Like, you better fear them. Because that's a team not only this year, but historically known to knock some people off that they shouldn't be knocking off. So you remember it's a I know you're gonna probably most likely have Scherzer out there, but it's a one game playoff in LA. You know, the Dodgers did their thing last year when we was all in playing in Dallas or whatever, but now it's back to normal where you playing at your home field with full capacity in the stands. Before last year, the Dodgers was known as a bunch of chokers. So have the Braves. I'll keep it real, but you should be worried about those St. Louis Cardinals. And yeah, and as far as it, I mean, Dallas right now they better. Like I hate to say it, I hate to admit it. They better because look at how they've drafted over the years, and look at as opposed to how we've drafted. Let's see. I'm loving what Kyler's doing with the offense. Looks great versus a Rams defense. Nah, he looked real good, man. He looked real good. He looked like he just out here really doing this thing. Yeah, he really doing this thing and looking good, yo. Eagles need linebacker and cornerback. Well, they're gonna need a cornerback next year because Steven Nelson only on a 1 year deal. Slay obviously is getting older. But the Eagles need linebacker play bad. And for some reason, we never address that. Like we absolutely never address that position, which is a problem. Also, I got you with a money play next time I get on Madden if you want it. All right, hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it, man. You nice on that Madden, yo. You real nice on that Madden. What's up, D Mark One? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Mr. Dugai from Baton Rouge? What's up, BR in the house, man? That's what's good. What's going on, yo? Glad you could make it in. LSU game plan, wait till Saban retires. His wife going to a game has to be so awkward. Yeah, yeah. It does, man. It does. That's yeah. We really are sitting here waiting for this man to retire. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I honestly feel like Bama fans try to tell me otherwise. All right, Bam, that's what I need to see you doing this year, hitting that mid-range face-up jumper like you just did. I need that all year. Um, Oh wow, right back at us. But yeah, it is gonna be really, really awkward for his wife going to a game. And absolutely, we are waiting for this man to retire. It's about time, yo. It's about time, man. But obviously, we know that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Marcus Spears says Jag should fire Urban Meyer. Um, I I mean, these type of things are tricky when it come to that. Like Look, granted, it's not a good look. Okay, it's not. But and I know Arkansas kind of went through something similar to this with Bobby Petrino and the motorcycle incident with one of the was she intern or college student or something like that. But at the same time, like I don't know if this in the NFL is a fireable offense. I don't know if it is. It's not a good look. I'm gonna say that over and over again. It's not. Oh, Kyle Lowry with the three. All right, it's not a good look. But at the same time, I don't know. Like he should get fired behind this. It's like he was out at a bar having a good time, too good of a time. It don't look like he committed. I mean, you could call it infidelity, but it don't look like it was real infidelity. So I don't look as an LSU fan. If we do let go of Coach O, I'm screaming, yes, fire him, get him out of there. He needs to go. But at the same time, I don't think he should be fired for this. I just think that it's one of those situations where he can't do it again. Like you should it should be a stern warning. It's not a good look. What's up, Blade Brown? Appreciate you tuning in. 13 runs in 2 weeks. That's the main problem, and the stupid penalties. I completely agree. And Nick Sirianni, what frustrated me earlier, I'm listening to Nick Sirianni's press conference, and in so many ways, he kind of blamed Hurts for that. Like to say, we call a lot of RPOs, and the defense is playing us to throw the ball, so he pulls it out and throw it. How about you just run a regular run play, Nick? Like, especially in the red zone. You see what happened when we gave the ball to Kenny Gainwell in the red zone and he basically glided in the end zone for a touchdown. Like, we need more of that, yo. We need more of that, especially in the red zone. Bam out there looking good in preseason tonight. We need more of that in the red zone, yo. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the penalties are terrible. And I honestly cannot wait till next season, when Derek Barnett is not on this football team. There go Bam again being active, man. Oh, good ball movement. All right, like it. PJ Tucker corner three. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Josh? Lester, appreciate you tuning in. Why does my mustache smell? Oh man, here we go. Never mind, man. If you couldn't watch one of your favorite teams again, who would it be? Oh man, what kind of question is that, man? What kind of question is that? I love all. I don't know if I can. I love all of them, yo. Like I don't know if I could sit back and just be like, I'm cool with never watching you again. I mean, it's a good question as far as entertainment wise, but honestly, I love all my teams. Like I'm truly a fan of. Like right now, I'm watching Miami Heat preseason basketball. It's the first preseason game. Uh, love my Braves, love my LSU Tigers, love my Philadelphia Eagles. I love all of them. So I'm sorry. I know I'm kind of copping out of the answer, but it's really none of them. I love all my teams the same. That's like asking which was my favorite kid. Like I love both my daughters. Let's see. What's up, Chaos the Filthy? Appreciate you tuning in. Cox has not been great. I think the double and triple teams on him are making him give up. Yeah, I watched some film on him earlier today, and I'm gonna say this: like I was pleasantly surprised that he's not getting doubled as much as we think he is. Now he's getting doubled, and the problem with Cox is when he gets doubled, he just is, ooh, okay, Bam. Okay. Man, Bam out there looking, man, we're gonna have to get Bam out this game. Bam looking too alive right now. Bam out there caught a nice alley. Um, but yeah, like he like when he gets double teamed, it's like he just be like, oh well, two people. All right, sorry y'all. See y'all next play. Y'all have a good one. Like that's the vibe and the attitude that he has when he gets double teamed. But believe it or not, he's single teamed a lot more than people realize, and he's just getting blocked. Like it's unacceptable for somebody that's making the money that he's making. He has to be better than that. Like he absolutely does. he has not been a factor at all this season, and it's really, really, really frustrating and unfortunate. What's up, young citrus? Appreciate you tuning in. How do you think my Pelicans new roster will fare? Um, you know, I think they still, honestly, I think they still need a little more work, yo. I think they still need a little more work. I will say this: I really do like the hire of Willie Green. I think Willie Green is going to be a really, really solid coach in the NBA, and for that young core, I like that hire a lot. I just think they're gonna need another year or two. The West is loaded. The West is absolutely loaded. Zion obviously is a great player, though he's coming off of a little bit of a little injury situation or whatnot. But I just think they're not quite ready yet to really, really contend. But they're getting there. But they gotta hurry up, do it while Zion there. You don't want Zion in a few years to walk away like Chris Paul and Anthony Davis did. I think and hope my Saints will bounce back. Man, that was a tough blow for the Saints yesterday. That was a real, real tough blow. I seen the score. Well, obviously the Eagles Chiefs game was playing at the same time, so I didn't watch the game. But I was checking the score out at the bottom during the game, and the Saints looked like they had that game in hand. The Saints had a 21-10 lead, looked like in the fourth quarter, and Saquon Barkley, revived his career in New Orleans yesterday. And yeah, they gonna have to do better. They're gonna have to do better than that. From what I understand and talking to Saints fans, they're frustrated with the Taysom Hill. Now, they love Taysom Hill as far as running the football, catching it, and all this other stuff. But they hate the experiment of them constantly trying to put him in at quarterback. From what I understand, he threw a crucial interception when when Jameis Winston was actually playing well. Was what I understand. So for them, yeah, they're gonna have to do better and get it together, yo, because NFC is deep. The NFC is definitely deep and real, real tough this season. What's up, Dom? Appreciate you tuning in. How does it feel having the third worst team in the division? I mean, it's week 4. I mean, like we got what 14 more weeks left. Look, I'm not expecting my team to go do any major things this year, but for us to sit here and act like we already the third, I'm okay because the Eagles have, though I don't trust the people making the decisions. I'm gonna be honest. The Eagles have the best resources going into next year. The Eagles, they could move on from a Fletcher Cox, or unfortunately, but business wise, like a Brandon Graham, a Zach Ertz, and get the Eagles could have three potential top 15 picks in the draft, and really revive that defense, get some real, real, real young talent over there. So for the Eagles, for me this year, it's not about, yes, early, especially after the Atlanta game, I had hopes of winning the division. I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt like the Eagles could have. But right now, to me, it's not even about the third worst, fourth worst, or all that. It's like I want Jalen Hurts to show that he is capable of being the franchise quarterback of this team, and knowing that this coaching staff knows what they're doing. Like they're improving as a staff week in and week out. And going into next year is the year to take that big leap to try to win the division when you get those 3 first-round picks and you get salary cap space to go potentially sign another good veteran player or two, and your quarterback, hopefully, if he's still the guy, is a year more experienced and should be better than what he is even right now. Let's see, against the Washington Wildflower. Who was bad? LSU choked. The Saints choked. This sucks. Yeah, I mean, especially LSU, man. That was terrible. Well, the Saints did too, but the LSU one got me not really, really happy this weekend. Oh boy, here we go. What's up, my boy Jay Thriller? Appreciate you tuning in. How about them Cowboys? Y'all about to take 3 L's back to back to back. Man, whatever, man. Look, I think the Eagles could beat Carolina. Will they? I'm not saying they will, but I think it is possible. I didn't really have much hope in us this week. Like I just felt like Kansas City has too much offensive firepower. I didn't think we would fare well against their weapons like Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey. But I feel like this week the Eagles have a little chance. Like, I think they do. But we'll see. Do you miss Carson Winterception? Wow. No, I don't miss Carson, man. I wish him well. I wish him fully full health. I wish him nothing but health and nothing but losses to where we could get 100 over 70% of snaps and them missing the playoffs. So that means we get a higher draft pick out the deal. What's up, Show Enough 215? Appreciate you tuning in. They should move Fletcher around like they do Donald. His best year was at DN. I agree with them moving them around. They should, move. I've seen like in the past he did play some defensive end, but that's up to Jonathan Gannon. They have to, it's something that Jalen Ramsey said talking about the new Rams defensive scheme is that in the past they just asked him to stick with the other team's number one receiver, and he said he got bored. But that could be the case with Fletcher Cox. You move him around, you put him at DN, give him a chance to really rush, the pass or something like that. It could revive him. That's a really, really good point you made. Do you know EDP 445? If you do, what do you think of him? I mean, I know who he is. I'm not gonna say like I know him, like we've actually had conversations or something like that. But I know of him. I've seen him on YouTube. And I mean, what I think of him is he's a very, very entertaining YouTuber. I am I'm totally, totally against his act that he did. I don't need to. Those who know what he did know what he did. I don't need to repeat what he did on here. I'm totally against that by being a man of little girls myself around that age. But at the same time, man, I mean, somebody like that, you never know what people deal with. You never know people demons. You just never know. Though we look at this guy on YouTube and think he's funny and he's entertaining, he has real, real serious demons that he deals with. And whatever he happened to him from that situation, it had to happen. Unfortunately, he ruined it. He was a very good YouTube entertainer. I'm sure a lot of people would want to know what he thought about us not running the ball, or what he thought about Nick Sirianni and all that. I'm sure a lot of people, or what he think of Fletcher Cox. But at the same time, like hopefully for his sake, he's rehabilitating himself mentally to where he stopped getting these heinous thoughts out of his head, and and that he becomes a better person from this situation, and that the little girl and the other ones that was whatever, that they're okay, and that they don't try to fall victim of these type of acts again or whatever. Which I know I kind of said what happened when I really didn't by me explaining that, but whatever. What's up, Samuel Pate? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up? Let's see. What's up? Go Braves and Chiefs. That's right. Go Braves and Chiefs. That's right. Well, go Braves, but yeah, well, not go Chiefs, but go Braves. I'm so excited about the Braves part. I realized, man, the Chiefs just beat my Braves, my Eagles, but whatever. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Isaiah? Dowry. Apologize if I said it wrong. Appreciate you tuning in. Who do you think it was so hard? Why do you think it was so hard for Stingley to guard Devontae Smith? Do you think they had personal issues between each other since they knew each other back in school? I think it was hard for him because Devontae Smith is one of the best college wide receivers we ever seen. I mean, it's really not nothing to be ashamed of to like basically get cooked by him. And another reason was Devontae Smith was so long, like, and just had such a great wingspan and a great catch radius that Stingley had a tough time getting to that. Like Devontae Smith was a spectacular college wide receiver, all time good. And Stingley, as good of a corner as he is, I mean, hey, like, I mean, that guy is really good also. So, we can't, it happens. I love these teams you got there, those teams you got there, man. Enjoying myself watching the best YouTuber ever. Go Tigers. Appreciate it, man. I don't know if I'm the best ever about all that, but I greatly appreciate the kind words, yo. And go Tigers. EDP 445 stands for Internet Prison 44 years. Oh man, y'all be nice, man. I know it's bad. Look, it's bad what he did. It's heinous. Like I hate it, But like, it's bad. I'm not gonna lie, but let's just hope that he rehabilitates himself, man, and that no other young girls get involved in this type of mess. EDP wants. Oh, there y'all go, man. Y'all leave that man alone, man. Y'all leave him alone, man. What's up, Ray TV? Appreciate you tuning in. If Cox don't step up, I'm gonna have to suit up. Yeah, man. If Cox don't step up, Cox gonna be on another team next year, man. Like, I gotta see what the salary cap hit would be if it's a hit at all. Because look, we can't have that, on the team next year if you're gonna be out there making all this money and not making no plays. All right, y'all. I got a couple of more, then I got to bounce. What's up, Sebastian Gonzalez? Appreciate you tuning in. Sup, Dugas? What's up? Dugas, your teams will turn it around. G, Butte will be a top 5 NFL pick. I sure hope you're right about my teams, and I agree with Butte being a top. Like, that guy is amazing. What's up, Cognac Yang? Apologize if I said that wrong. Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Mr. Dugas, what's your thoughts on our offense? I mean, we drafted heavily on offense since the last 4 years. Why are we so bad? On offense, the problem is we're not running the football. Like, we're not being creative in the red zone. We're moving the ball, honestly, between the 20s. Is when we get in the red zone, we fog out. And part of that has to be with the lack of a run game. Like, Hurts is not the most consistent, accurate quarterback out there, but at the same time, he's out there without a run game whatsoever. So I don't care who it is, it's gonna be hard for you to succeed that way. What's up, Melvin McConnell? Appreciate you tuning in. People actually said Devontae Smith was too small. Man, look, against San Francisco and Dallas, he did look too small. But yesterday, he looked like he gonna be just fine. Let's just say that. All right, y'all. Last one here. Isaiah Dory. Appreciate you tuning in. What do you think would be more effective in this 2021 offense? Eric Gilbert or Jack Bech? I think Hurst is the Eagles' future. Just need better protection and another weapon to go with Smith. Um, I mean, look, from a talent wise and potential wise, you got to say Eric Gilbert. But honestly, man, Jack Bech has been far more productive than Eric Gilbert ever was last year. In just 5 games, he's been way more productive than Eric Gilbert has been. And as far as Hurts, I hope you're right. I do want us in the offseason. One of the things I do want is for us to sign a veteran wide receiver, like a veteran 50-50 ball type of guy, to take a little load off of Smith and those receivers. But all right, y'all, man, I gotta run. But once again, I greatly appreciate everybody tuning in to another episode of Live Q&A. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all stay tuned for the videos throughout the week. Also, don't forget on Sundays, 10 a.m. Central to 12 p.m. Central, I co-host Big Time Sports Talk with Mike the Bandit. Download the ESPN 1420 app and listen to our weekly radio show on Sundays. Y'all come back, holler at me next Monday, same time, same place for another live Q&A. Stay tuned for the videos throughout the week. I will be live at halftime in the fourth quarter of LSU Kentucky Saturday. I will be live at halftime of the fourth quarter of Eagles Panthers Sunday. But that's it, man. Talk to y'all later during the week. And also, go Braves. Y'all have a blessed one.